All right, on to race number 5 then, the 5th on the programme. Class 4 here. 1,000-metre dash for the 5th, headed by Allied Agility. Blake Shen will ride from barrier 10, his first visit. Allied Agility to Happy Valley. Ever Brave has been here before, he's won as well. Best Smile, Zach Purton off the inside gate. One run last year, runner-up behind Aquila here, course and distance. Sam's Love, his course and distance for the first time. His win came at Chartin over the 12 metres. Winning Ways back at Happy Valley. Barrier 3, Karis Teat in the saddle. Nice Fandango's got speed, but he's also got barrier 9. Multimax gets the visor on for the first time. First start for Peter Ho. And I'm the Conquest, Douglas White's first start here for I'm the Conquest. He's 0 from 17 to date, but he's worked the Oracle in the first 2 weeks. Sam's Love is a horse that's been up at Chung Fa in the last 30 days.
Class 4, over 1,000 actually, yeah, so 2,000-metre races, my apologies. I said one earlier, but Best Smile, Look Eris, Nice Fandango, Multimax, they're all jump run types. We know Allied Agility, when he did win at Chartin, was very impressive. He's had excuses around his other 2 performances and now comes to the Valley for the first time. Zero Head should get a lovely saloon run down there from barrier 2 and get the opportunity to sweep on them when they corner for home, but there'll be a mad charge early. Yeah,
this horse has got plenty of ability, as you mentioned. He's had the benefit of a run. He ran his race before. I think he was very fractious. He was a bit of a naughty boy on seasonal debut. You can see him, he's under a really good hold here and he's going nicely. So the hood goes on. We'll see if that hood helps him at all. This horse trialled really well. I think this is probably going to be a lot of people's anchor for the meeting. You can see he's really keen in this particular piece of work as well. He really wants to get on with it, and he's drawn one with Zach Purton aboard. So he looks good. I think he'd be the shortest price favourite of the night. I thought I'd show old Multimax. He's changed stables. He's now gone to Peter Ho, and they've taken the blinkers off, put the visor on him. We know he's pretty capable in his day, but like all of us, he's getting a bit older.
Right. Best Smile is
glad you looked at Andrew when you said that.
is where we're going to start. Now, this is his only start last season behind Aquila. He sort of ran away from a bit here, but it was a pretty good debut. It was.
We saw that bit of track work Paul just highlighted. He's a decent type, isn't he? And he's had a little off-season under his belt. Good barrier, Zach Purton. I think he'll run a good race.
And these 3 were well clear of everything else. I like both these 2, Best Smile and Look Eris. I've got them both in because I thought it was quite a strong form race. Aquila's a nice horse.
Yeah, and Chris with a double on the weekend as well, so the stable in great form. Zero Hedge, the next horse we'll look at here, along with I'm the Conquest. It'll be Douglas White's first runner here at Happy Valley.
Yeah, he didn't really set the world on fire, I'm the Conquest, with this trial, although it was nice and quiet. Overall, he's been a disappointment, but we'll see whether Douglas can extract something from him. Zero Hedge, I thought this was a nice prep run on the trial track from him. He is a 4-time winner. He's won 2 fresh. He's drawn perfectly to get that lovely little sweet run. And if they do crack on early and the leaders sort of take each other on, then he could be the one that applies the pressure when needed at the latter stages.
Yeah, he's well rated too. He's 1 off 66, now down to a rating of 58.
Horse is running 1st and 3rd in that trial as well. Run on the weekend, Handsome Bobo and Solomon's Bay. But this is Hardly Swears, Brett, named after you.
Yes, of course. Butter wouldn't melt in my mouth, Andrew, as you know. I'm going to make this my long shot, actually. I didn't mind his debut run behind Gentle Breeze. I know he's drawn awkwardly, but there'll be a lot of pace. I think he'll just drop in behind, get some cover. I just like the way he went to the line there quite easily on a boggy track. So I think he's an improver this season. He'll be a big price and one to throw in for the exotics for me.
Yeah, he seems to have gone on from last season. He's by all too hard.
All right. Best Smile I want to beat?
Yeah, I think he's going to be a lot of people's anchor, and a lot of people are going to have this Quinella, I think, with Best Smile and Zero Hedge, because both these 2 horses look well placed in this race. Allied Agility will give them a chance coming to Happy Valley for the first time because the ability's definitely there, there's no question, and it should be a reasonable price. And Look Eris coming out of that form race behind Best Smile, 3-5-1-4.
I'm going to go Zero Hedge. Just get the little suck run in behind the speed on the rail and then find a gap when they corner for home and maybe run over some tiring horses that have been taking each other on in Best Smile. Hardly Swears will be my value runner for the night. Winning Ways also ran at Chartin, back on opening day, like Allied Agility, and I think they're both interesting runners. Include them in the TT for sure, but 5, 3, 7 and 8 for the record.
All right, yep, Best Smile, the one for me as well. I think it'll be very hard to beat here, particularly from that gate. All right, that's 5 races down. Class 4 is next up for us. We're back to the 1,200 metres for the next.